Throw your things away tonight, we'll go a different way, you and me. Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. With the speed of light we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far, so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me. Let's dance the night away, we're locked together far away, you and me. We'll have a celebration to an unknown destination, can't you see? I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. With the speed of light we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far, so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me. We'll dance all night till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby. We'll dance all night till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby. We'll dance all night till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby.
Good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Hello, everybody in the chat. I am so excited to be live with you today. I have missed you all, so I hope that those of us in the US are feeling okay about their lives today. And we're all very patient and waiting around for results. But today, we're not going to talk about the election or any of that stuff. We are going to talk about something we all love to talk about, and that is cleaning. And I am very pleased to be bringing you Melissa Maker from Clean My Space. So everybody say a big warm welcome to Melissa. Hello, how are you doing this morning?
Hi, Kay. I think I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I limited to earlier, but I'm good.
I know, you're hanging in there. You're hanging in there.
I'm literally hanging there.
I know. What's been going on? What's happening?
So long story short, I've had this shoulder that dislocated. Actually, it was up walking, which was partially dislocated. And it's done that since I was 12. So I've been dealing with this for a while.
Oh, wow.
And I always kind of went about my life and tried to be careful. But a week and a half ago, I was taking off my jacket and fully dislocated my shoulder. So.
No. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Just goes to show. It's like it never happened to me my whole life. And then in 2020, there it is.
Because 2020 is just like that. Well, for
The
those who
dislocated
are,
shoulder.
oh yeah, the dislocated, and all dislocated a lot of things too. Dislocated a lot of things. And for those of you who are not familiar, this is Melissa Maker from Clean My Space here on YouTube, and also of Maker's Clean everywhere. She makes all kinds of fantastic cleaning products, including microfiber cloths and a new mop, which is fantastic. I know a lot of you guys saw that video and loved it. We're having a little bit of audio issues, and I apologize terribly for that. It says it says your audio is echoing. Oh my goodness. So, and let's see if I can sort of do something about that. It says you have a kind of a bad echo. Can you talk one more time?
Yes, I'll give you a test. There's the test.
Okay, so let me see if it solves itself if you rejoin. Do you mind doing that? Okay,
course.
go ahead. Okay. All right, so hopefully if when she rejoins, the audio will be solved. I know that we were having some issues earlier with the echo. I hope that it can be solved. Give me one moment here. All right, what do we think now? All right, is there still an echo on your end? Oh, Michelle, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. All right. Oh, her echo's really bad. Oh dear, and now you have an echo. Oh my goodness. Well, this is not great. Let me, give me just one moment. Sorry, guys. All right, guys, we're trying to figure it out if this is any better. So, how does the audio sound now? Hello. Welcome back.
Gonna cross my fingers.
It sounds pretty good to me. Guys, how does the audio sound?
I got echo when I was talking.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just waiting to hear feedback. Probably should be about a few seconds. But I don't know what that is. What that is. So let me. Small echo still there. Still an echo.
You can't predict this stuff happening. It just happens.
Yeah, so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry we're having some audio issues. I'm so sorry. I wish that I knew exactly what to do about it, but I don't, unfortunately. So are you still calling from the same device?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Want me to try from my phone?
That would be great. That would be great.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. Give me a few seconds. We'll get back. But in the meantime, we will just chat amongst ourselves and see if the phone makes a little bit of a difference. I feel like it was picking up some of the. Well, I think that she's wearing AirPods, so I'm not really sure. But I hope you guys are having a really great afternoon and are surviving here in the United States. I know that the entire world is sort of watching us and is very, very nervous. But hopefully the phone will be a little bit better. Maybe that'll solve the problem just a tiny bit. But yeah, you guys get some fun music while we have the hold on. And lots of pictures of Clover Bean. So I was chatting with her a little bit before the live stream started about everything that was going on and about our own sort of having to deal with other people that we live with. Hi, everybody. Hi, Doris. Welcome to the stream. And, everybody has issues in their family and in their households with dealing with other people and all of their, habits and stuff like that. All right, let's see if this is any better. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Okay, and now we have no audio whatsoever, but at least there's no echo. Were you muted? We're having a super fun time. It's okay. I love that wallpaper though. Isn't that wallpaper great? Happy Wednesday. And of course, Clover, yes. Thank you, Michelle, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. So, let's see. We have audio now. Oh, she's trying to figure out the phone. Everybody is laughing at us in the chat. Maybe we should have done this audio test like an hour before. Oh, wow. Now there's no audio at all. That's so strange. Yeah. Melissa's like, what? It is a comedy of errors, isn't it? That's so strange. It's the one thing. So, because I know that hopefully we're gonna try again and see if we can work this out. But yeah, this is sort of a comedy of errors, isn't it? Definitely a comedy of errors. I wonder where the echo is coming from. Let me see if I can do a little thing. Something I have some preferences over here that I tried to check, but it seemed like everything. Do I sound okay? Yes, technical difficulties do happen, and it's unfortunately part of this whole going live process that there are technical difficulties all the time, and unfortunately sometimes they go nuts. All right, welcome back.
Thanks again. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm happy to hop on and do this another time once we have audio issues, but I'm so glad to know today.
Well, if the audio issues persist, then we probably should reschedule and do this another time. So we're going to have some comedy. But we'll figure out where the echo is coming from, because it's definitely not going to be great for everyone if there's an echo the entire time that you are hearing and that they are hearing as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to reschedule. We can totally do this again. I'd love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. We will test another time, and I will make sure that there is no echo on your end, and so that everyone can enjoy your amazing knowledge and stuff. So we will definitely reschedule, but I will do the rest of the show solo. If you want to hang out and watch with us and be in the chat with us, that's great too.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time.
All right, thanks.
Good luck, and I'm thinking of all of you. Okay.
All right, thanks so much for trying. We'll reschedule. We'll do it again because we're having out tomorrow anyway.
For sure. Yeah. Okay,
all right. Bye. All right. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I don't think that it was because she had a second device on. I think it was just the audio issue with either her earphones and the whole system, but then there was no audio coming from the iPhones. That was very unfortunate as well. But we will definitely reschedule and do it again so you guys can get your cleaning questions answered. She's got all of the questions, so that she will definitely be back, and we will definitely be hanging out tomorrow on Instagram, so you guys can get all of your organizing questions answered tomorrow on Instagram. But I guess now we're just doing a solo fun hangout stream, and maybe I should just I should rename the stream. I don't think I can do that right now as it is, but I just want to I want to say hello to all of you guys, and to sort of suss out how you're all feeling today. How is everyone feeling today? Spill the tea? What tea? I don't have any tea. Is there tea? Hey, Ashley. Hey, Irma. Hey, everybody. Yeah, and all the answers. What time on IG? We're going live about the same time, sort of noon Eastern time. So stay tuned for that. I'm so sorry for the audio issues. I don't know what was causing it, and I should look into it. I hope that we're able to solve it. And admittedly, that was my first time using the interview feature on this software. So, you never know. You never know. Wednesday's just a test on the patient, so it's all good. Yeah. Gonna hang out with washing the dishes, prepping for a laundromat trip. Oh, the laundromat is so crazy. I love the laundromat. Any tips for organizing papers and craft items on a budget? What got a very, very cute doggo in the profile picture there. Well, I wanted to find out what kind of papers and what kind of craft items they are, because that way I would have a better idea. But in general, if there are a lot of papers, are they craft papers, or are they documents? So maybe a little more context would be good. I'm going to listen to make my oatmeal. The cat child is at my door. She's mad that it's closed. Cats are always on the wrong side of every door. Definitely. Ashley Davis. I just got my first job. Congratulations, Ashley. Michelle, you're asking if she can be in on Zoom? I probably could do that. I just don't have the ability to do that in eCamm Live anymore. I don't think. I just because it has it's the software I'm using to stream, and it has its own native interview feature, and it's basically they took away the Zoom and the Skype feature from it. Yeah, everyone's feeling a little stressed from today. Yeah, new software is always difficult. Okay, scrapbooking. If you have scrapbooking stuff, then do you have a dedicated space that you are doing that activity? Because if you do, it always makes sense to store any of the tools or supplies for the activity in the space where you are doing that activity, so that you are A, encouraged to use that stuff, and B, so that you're not running around all over your house looking for those supplies. So I would probably recommend that you get something small that you can roll, either a nice cart. Carts are really awesome, or a really nice filing cabinet that you can roll, not like a really stodgy filing cabinet, but like a cute filing cabinet. But carts are really fantastic for storing craft items. I always recommend carts for clients. It's nice just to hang out. I'm searching for a job, just laid off. Oh, I'm Erica. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. The pandemic has been really rough on everybody, financially and emotionally, and in terms of jobs. I know that we had, our home impacted as well, with my husband actually being laid off due to COVID as well. We were sort of touch and go for a while, but he is very happy to have recently started another position. So, we're very blessed that we can work behind computer screens in the safety of our homes. Not everyone can do that. So, it is. I'm sending you big hugs from inside my closet. Any cat tips for a first timer? Yeah. Oh, you want to get a cat and you already have a dog? Well, I don't have any tips for you in terms of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never added a cat to a dog household. I've only added a cat to another cat household, which is always very, very, very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. So, does your dog love cats already? And so, I probably would go for, if you're going to add another cat, I probably would add a kitten. Kittens are a little easier to add to households, I feel like, than adult cats. But if you find a really nice adult cat that is really easygoing, that might be, the move too. But I've never added a cat to a dog household. Yes, it was crazy. I had to apply to 48 jobs to get this job. Oh my gosh, 48 jobs. You poor thing. I'm so happy for you. What are you going to celebrate? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You haven't worked since March. I'm so sorry, S. Oak. That is tough. That is tough. Oh, for cat supplies. Oh, man. Well, the one thing I would recommend is something to prevent your cat from scratching up your furniture. Because that was the first thing that I found was the most helpful. And the best thing I found, I like to hold up my little paws, to stop your cat from scratching up your furniture is the little sticky pads you get on, and you put them on the sides of your couch, the arms of your couch, so that when they go and try to scratch your couch, they get stuck and it's actually pretty funny. It's funny to troll cats sometimes, but they get they get all offended, and it prevents them from scratching up your furniture. It's the best. It's clear. They can't even see it. They go up to it. They're it's the best. Brandon, you didn't miss her, but we were having some technical issues. There was some audio issues, and it was too disruptive to keep going. So we're going to reschedule, and we'll do the Q&A again at another time, probably in a week or so. Danielle, thank you for subscribing. Yes, a cat post. Yeah, you got to get, and a scratching post for sure. Give them a nice place to scratch. Cause and a litter tray that is inside a piece of furniture or hidden somewhere. I built an IKEA cabinet, right? From IKEA. Duh. For $60. And I didn't put on all of the back. So I put on half the back, and I pulled it slightly away from the wall. This was years ago. And my cat went into the back of it and used the litter box inside. There was a light in there with it was activated when he went in there. And I had the litter, scoop in there in the bags. And then when he came out, there was a little carpet there. There was not a lot of litter tracking, and when I needed to open and clean it, I would just open the two front doors, scoop it, and then and I could use it as something to hold a lamp and the mail. It was the best, because I hate looking at litter boxes. I hate them. Litter boxes are disgusting. I it's the only thing I don't miss about having cats. Is having to scooping the litter. If I never had to do it again, I'm not upset. I don't want to scoop a litter box. It's disgusting. And you may say, yes, you're scooping up dog poop with your hands with this bat. Yeah, that's gross too. But at least when I come in the house, I don't have to deal with poop anymore. Knock on wood. He's not a puppy, so he's not he's not doing a lot of accident action anymore. But when the poop's outside, I'm okay with it, but the poop inside, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Uh-oh. On a lighter note regarding the election, Pennsylvania said they only have 50% of their white male ballots counted. Why can't they count the white males along with the females? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, good. You're going to hide the litter box. Yeah, hiding the litter box is one of the best. And you can get some extra storage out of it. Like, you don't have to hide the litter tools in any place where you have to see them. You don't have to, and you can store the top of the litter box cabinet was like, it literally was like where my mail and my lamp would go, and like my television remotes. Because I lived in a super, super small apartment when I had this. It was like 400 square feet. And it was me and my cat. It was my bachelorette pad. I miss that place sometimes. It was super fun. Random thought. How is it November? Now it's November. Anyone else super excited for Thanksgiving food? I admit that I am. The only reason, okay, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday for one reason alone. It is the food, and that you don't, well, this is now two reasons, and that you don't have to like buy gifts for people. You can just go to their houses and eat their food and leave, or you can make really nice comfort food, not feel bad about it, and then it's fine. You don't have to feel guilty about it. But that's why Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And it's right before the holiday-ish, Christmassy, Hanukkah season, snowy, festive season, and that's fun. I like right before the festive season because you feel a little bit festive, and like it's okay to like put your tree up and stuff and your decorations and all that stuff. But then, you know, like if it's before then, I don't want to see it. It's like all those vote things on Facebook. When I like voted early, I was like, stop. Adopt, don't shop. Cats and dogs get along great. Yes, please. If you can, adopt an animal from a shelter. I have adopted all of my cats. They were fabulous from shelters. I mean, my first cat that I adopted from a shelter, some kid threw him out a 2-story window for some reason. Why? I don't know why you would do that to a small kitten. But he survived. He didn't get hurt. And I took him home and loved him for 15, 16 years. And then my other cat was like stray. And I took her home. She was so cute. She was like 9 months old when I went and got her from the shelter. She's adorable. She played the whole time we were there. I was like, I love her. And, you know, adoptions are great. They're great. And it's cheaper. And you don't want to like, and I also don't place judgment on people who do want purebred animals. I just ask that they be responsible about where they source them from. Let's see. Have you ever had a Murphy bed that comes in a cabinet? It's not installed onto the wall, like The Sims. I know that like no one has any idea what I'm talking about. There's a Murphy bed in the Sims 4, a video game where you can like, it's actually a cabinet piece of furniture, and your Sims can like die if it malfunctions. I have actually seen my clients have a Murphy bed like that. It's a cabinet, and it's also a desk, and I don't think it's attached to a wall. I think it's something that they had made, and it's a piece of furniture they moved into the house. It's beautiful, but I don't think it's a cheap piece of furniture, but it is a very safe space-saving solution if you're looking for something to save space, which is I love saving space. I like getting people's gifts early, but I don't know what to get my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, Ashley, is he the guy that has everything? The guys that have everything. The only thing better than eggnog is an eggnog latte from Starbucks. Oh, you know what? It's true. It's true. It is true. Erica, what are you posting? Yes, please post it on the Facebook group. If you guys aren't not in the Facebook group, please join. I mean, if I was probably making that today, I would probably do it as a Discord. Discord's a little bit more complicated to use, but I do think Discord is more popular. But on the Facebook group, we have lots of fun discussions about like organizing conundrums, any like cleaning problems, life problems, anything you don't want to like ask in the comment section. You can put on Facebook and you get answers, and everyone's friendly and talks to each other, and it's fun. First time you see me in the gaming chair. I know, I sit here a lot. I spend a lot of time sitting here editing, and it's very comfortable for gaming as well. So that I love it with the ears. I actually wore the ears on my live stream last week for Halloween. It was very fun because I didn't have a costume. Getting gifts from men is horrible. They buy what they want for themselves anyway. I mean, sometimes. So Judy gets it. She gets it. Yeah. When they added that, it was like a small space little like expansion pack for The Sims 4. I like The Sims 4. I know this is an organizing channel, it's not a video gaming channel, but The Sims 4 is very good for people who like organizing and decorating and cleaning, because you don't even have to play. You can just sit there and build a house and like move furniture around and decorate, and it's so fun. Sometimes I don't play the game. I just sit there and build a house. Like I'll find a house online that I think is beautiful, and I'll find the floor plan and I'll build the house. And I have burned like 8 hours doing this. Like if I'm really bored. But they introduced like last year a pack into the game where it was like small space living, and they introduced a Murphy bed item into the game which your Sims could use. It folded down when they needed to go to sleep, but it was electric, and apparently it malfunctions sometimes. And if they try to fix it and don't have enough, I guess, repairing skill, it will kill them. And it's kind of dark to talk about a funny death, but it is kind of a funny like Sims death. It's not a human, it's just a Sim, it's just pixels. But it does make me laugh. I'm just like way behind in the chat now. Everybody's talking about the Sims Murphy beds. I don't put them in my builds anymore either, because like I don't want them to kill my Sims, but it's funny. I do it for laughs now. Yes, Brianna, there is a Facebook group. It is in the down description. It's called the Organized Soprano Community. It is you do have to have a permission to join it. It's not like a public group. So don't worry about, randoms joining it. I try not to let randoms join it. If people are suspicious, I usually will decline the invite. And I haven't seen anybody spamming there. So maybe they're spies I don't know about. I would love a Discord server. We'll see. Discord is discordant. Everyone's laughing about the Killer Murphy best. It's pretty funny. Like I have to, like, some of the Sims deaths are pretty funny. And it's like, it's not a human, so it's not too dark. It's just a Sim. It's just pixels. But like, if you're having a really bad day, let's be honest. If you're having a really bad day and you need to like take your anger out on somebody, isn't it better that you take it out on like some pixels rather than an actual person? Of course. There's like all these people like, video games cause violence. They don't. They're just fun. Everyone's having fun. I can't believe they made a Discord. Like, why? Discord is not good. Yeah, I don't know. Well, isn't there like good Discord and bad Discord? I don't know. Buying gifts for other people is something that has. Okay, let's talk about this for just a second. I've found the more that I deal with people and their clutter, the more when I started dealing with people and their clutter, it made me less prone to want to buy items for people that I knew would just end up as clutter. And I'm very selective about what I get people in terms of items. I'm much more likely to get you, if you were like a friend of mine or a relative, an experience, especially if it's a really young person, like a child. I try not to get items because children particularly are getting so many toys from grandparents, parents of friends, their own parents, that I don't want to contribute to the pile of toys that I may have to go through at some point, either with the child or with the parents, either rotating the toys or donating the toys or figuring out some way to rehome the toys because they just have taken over the entire room, the entire house. I find in many occasions, when I go to people's houses and they have children, or just in some cases just one child, that the toys have taken over the entire adult living space, and it becomes one giant playroom instead of a home for the family. So I'm always very mindful of buying items for people. So I just, I don't know. What do you guys think? Especially now in 2020, I'm not seeing a lot of people. I anticipate not being able to visit people for the holidays because we're going into a more strict, not lockdown, but like a more restricted policy in which we can't really get together with people due to, I guess, whatever second wave or whatever is happening. So I'm probably going to be buying less items for people. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to be getting more experiences? Because experiences are something you can give virtually, like on Amazon or through a gift card or something. So what do we think? What do we think? Oh, discourse. You're right. Yeah, Discord is not a positive thing. You're right. You're right. Bad days call for a Fallout 4 binge. Yes. Yes. Hi, Hot Bella Experience. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, actually Discord is there is a learning curve with Discord. And I'm so sorry you guys are stopping by to chat with Melissa. We had some audio issues and we're going to have to reschedule, but we definitely will reschedule and find a way to work it out. There was some serious echoes, so we don't want that. So hopefully we'll be able to join her again, but we will definitely be chatting tomorrow if you want to hang out with us tomorrow. So everyone wants to protect their inner child and onto the children in their lives, parents, relatives, or friends, love a toy and want to see a child play. That's true. It's true. It's kind of the same way. I mean, it's not in all the same, but it's a very similar feeling to where I feel about Clover is I love to see him with toys. It makes me so happy. So I want to get him more and more toys. I find that the same thing happens with parents who I go and help. Is that one parent may be like overwhelmed by the amount of toys that are like taking over their entire house, and one parent is that parent who is just buying all the toys and loves the reaction that they get from giving of the toys, and it can make for some interesting situations. That's what I found. I like giving people books as gifts. Oh, that's right. Gifts. Books are really good gifts. I had been a nanny part-time over the years, and many family buy so much toys, especially the little pieces for kids causing and sometimes if there's too many things, too many choices for children, I call it like the Cheesecake Factory effect, where there's you go to Cheesecake Factory, used to anyway, and there's dozens and dozens of pages of selections of things, and you're like, I don't know what to get because there's so many. The same thing happens with children, is that there are so many choices, and it happens actually with adults too, that we get so many choices that we now don't know what to pick. It's like you've got a closet full of clothes with but nothing to wear, right? So the smaller the choices, usually the better it is for children. And children can play with pretty much anything. Like if you were like 6 years old and you found a refrigerator box, you were ballin'. You were balling for like, I don't know, like hours, days. A refrigerator box or like a big appliance box, you won the lottery. Is that right? How did Melissa hurt her arm? She has a luxating, I guess, shoulder, and she was just like putting on a coat a couple weeks ago, and it dislocated. That's terrible. Like, it sounds really, really painful. It sounds super, super painful. Let's see. Experiences are difficult in the pandemic. Yeah, you have a good point. Because now we're all locked in, right? So experiences are hard. Like the only experience that I can think of off the top of my head that's a good gift is maybe like movies, books, audio experiences. You can still buy music lessons for people. It'll just be virtual. And I think that music lessons are still something that's happening in a pretty big way during this pandemic. It's just happening online, which is interesting. I've had some voice lessons virtually, and as the experience is not as good as an in-person experience, it was almost as good, I have to say. All you need is the right, to have the right equipment and everything. My niece always wanted to play tea time, but didn't have a tea set, so I got her a tea set so she can try. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. I had a tea set too. I always think about my childhood. Like, I'm like, oh, tea set. I'm like, that was so fun. Because I was obsessed with tea, like, even as a little kid, and I played with that tea set all day. Oh my gosh, Legos. What about virtual sponsorship or adoption of an animal so that they can get up? Oh, that would be really cute. That'd be really good. Like a wild animal or like a pet? Probably a wild animal or something, right? Because is that still a thing? Like, can you still buy like a sponsorship of like save this whale or something? Is that a thing? Did I just sound stupid? Because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, everyone's talking about the Cheesecake Factory effect. Yeah, having access to more and more choices all of a sudden makes you feel like there's nothing to choose, right? Like if there's so many cable channels right now, and you're like going through the selection of you know what's on the TV, and you're like, I have no idea what to watch right now. I have no idea what to watch. So it's kind of it's actually becoming sort of the same thing for me on YouTube. Like there's so many good videos. I mean, luckily it's video on demand, so I don't have to wait for something to be on. But like everything's video on demand nowadays, right? Like if I want to watch, like say The Bachelorette, which is on tonight. This is like my trash TV confessions. I can watch it tomorrow. Like I don't have to like tune in tonight. I can watch it tomorrow. I'm not gonna watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it tonight. While I try not to think about last night. Because it's like my guilty pleasure, like trash TV, bad thing that I like to watch. Let's see. Hello, Jadil Plays. Welcome. It's good to see you on the other side here from the gaming channel. My kids do have the piano lessons. Your son has the voice lessons. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun because I feel like online lessons still have a lot of the same. They have a lot of the same value and a lot of the same experience that they have in person. It's just now behind a screen. But it is it's definitely a different world. It's definitely a different world. You can get a kangaroo in New Mexico if you get a permit. How would you keep a kangaroo? They can kick the crap out of you. I'm so scared of kangaroos kicking and like massive internal injuries. That's the only thing. See, every time I like think about wild animals, right? I think about the danger. And I love animals. I actually wanted to be a zoologist at one point, but I always think about like the hazards. And it makes me scared of other animals. Like I'm deathly afraid. Elephants scare me. I think they're so cute and super intelligent and beautiful and amazing. But they can get you if they want to. Like no joke. I am way behind in the chat. Brianna, same thing. I would just watch the same VHS tapes over and over again. I think I saw Watership Down like 50 times. 50 times, you guys. No problem. Everybody has responsibilities. We got to finish work. We got to finish school. So that's why these are always up, so you can watch them later. Oh, you can sponsor animal rescuers. Oh, that's fun. Well, I mean, llamas are terrifying as well. Yeah, they are absolutely terrifying. There's a $55 panda adoption kit. What do you do? Do you get like pictures of it? I'm kind of interested. Ananda, that's my quote of the week is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's my quote of the week for sure. That's hilarious. Curly girl, you did not miss. Well, you kind of did miss Melissa. We were having some pretty serious audio issues, and we had to reschedule. But we definitely will have her on again when we figure out the whole audio issue thing. So stay tuned. I need to like change the name of this this live stream, but I will just do it after the fact. They have a wolf sanctuary near us, and we have an adopt a wolf pet. That sounds more like fun. I want to, now these are good. Okay, you guys are giving me some good ideas, actually, for Vlogmas, because I always like to do my non-material Christmas gifts video so that people don't go buying junk for people who aren't going to use it. But I would personally like to have a wolf adoption bought for me, because I want to see pictures of my wolf. I think that would be amazing. Oh, now we're talking about Animal Crossing. You're going to start your island and you want to do a jungle theme. Any ideas of... You got to have Camo Frog, Ashley. I don't know what you're saying. Of course. Camo Frog. Camo Frog. Yeah, solving your audio conundrums. That's what I should rename the live. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I have no idea what that was with the echo. I was going to do a test in an unlisted stream, but I just never got the chance to. So maybe I will do that sometime later in the week. But who knows? Who knows? You guys can still see me and hear me. Oh, you bought the mop. Oh, I'm excited. Jane, let me know how you like it. I love Melissa's mop. That alliteration is too good, by the way. Melissa Maker's mop. That mop is so I almost said delicious. It's so delightful and good and helps. And it is like it's my favorite thing. My favorite thing ever. There is a website called Vox where you can buy bracelet wristband that supports a village getting clean water. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. Oh, you're not on Instagram, Sonia? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. An alligator, a monkey. Oh, now we're talking about Animal Crossing. Julie, you started playing Animal Crossing because of me. That's so fun. That's so fun. Now I'll turn my Switch on and we'll play this. You know, we'll turn this into an Animal Crossing stream. How hilarious would that be? No, I'm not gonna do that. We'll keep the two of them very separate, because I know not everyone wants to see me give presents to animals, because that's kind of weird. That's definitely kind of weird. Question: my husband got me one of those Christmas makeup sets from Ulta. It's in a cute carrying box, but I will never use it. How to get rid of it without hurting his feelings? The whole thing? Like the makeup and the box? Did you open it? Because if it's... Okay, here's my opinion. If he got it for you and you'll never use it and the makeup, then I would be honest. I would be honest with him. Because what's going to happen is he's going to continue to get you the same thing over and over again. And he won't know that you're not going to actually use that stuff. So I would, since it's your significant other, I would be honest and say you appreciate the sentiment and it's super thoughtful and it's a beautiful gesture, but you don't think that you will get the best use out of this, and you feel like it would be better in someone else's hands, and he might be willing to get you something else, or you can talk about what you really need. But I would be honest about what's going to happen to it, especially if he's the kind of person that double checks on the state of gifts. And there's not a lot of people like that, but like I know that there are certain people who double check on the state of gifts. You know, they're like, I gave you X, Y, and Z. Have you used X, Y, and Z? So I would definitely make sure that you would be honest with him, and move it on to someone who may like it more. Like either return it to the store if you haven't opened it yet, or give it to someone who would love it. You know, because everyone's saying that makeup does have a shelf life. Especially the cream products and lipsticks and stuff like that. So it's not going to be useful for forever. Probably only like a few months for some of the items. So I would be honest. Try not to hurt his feelings. You know, I mean, but it's not personal, right? It's not personal. It's just that you will never you just won't get as much out of the gift as he thought, and he'll learn something about you in the meantime. But these conversations are difficult to have. They are very difficult. They're going to be like awkward. But if you guys have good communication with each other, it should be not super difficult. But yeah, I would just be honest. I would just be honest. Ooh, my goodness. Let's see. Curly Girl, you inspired me with your plants. I'm not sure if you remember that I got some plants for my birthday in July. Oh, I do. I do. Oh, now you have a new pandemic hobby. Yeah. It's like everybody with their, like everybody who thought like plant ladies were crazy before now have like a house full of plants. Because let's be honest. What else is going on? What else are you going to do? What else is there to keep your mind occupied and away from how interesting the world is right now? Like, let's be honest. So I just take care of I call it my green guys, my green leafy children, you know? It's very meditative, you know, like it's like so relaxing and just makes you feel great. Let's see. Missing Zindi. The mover to give us a quote is here. Oh, our new house is on a septic well system. Oh, so I need ideas for good, safe cleaning and organizing products. Well, I mean, you'll be back later to watch the rest of the video. Well, Missing Zindi. I mean, I definitely would probably need more context into what you'll be cleaning and organizing, because there are a bunch of safe organizing products, because normally you're not eating those or licking them. However, in terms of cleaning products, and we'll save this for the next time Melissa is joining us, I think that any non-toxic all-purpose cleaner is probably going to be one of your better bets. I think like Mrs. Meyer's is fine. Method is okay. Oh, Clover. And but like I would stay away from things like 409, things with bleach, things with really harsh chemicals, because you can get a lot done with baking soda and vinegar and stuff. Oh, look who's in the frame all of a sudden. There he goes. Sometimes I'm like, is he a dog or a cat? I don't know. I call him the catalier because he's been sleeping on the back of the couch like a cat for a long time. Are you gonna get comfortable, dude? What is going on? I don't know what he's doing back there. It's kind of hilarious. He's just like, he's choosing. Oh, you're good. He is stealing the show, and it's not fair. He's stealing my show. He's definitely stealing my show. I mean, it's like Clover sighting. Yeah, he's stealing the show. He was out playing fetch at the park this morning and super excited. Don't touch that Monstera though. Okay. I'm just making sure he's not going to like put his little teeth around the Monstera. But yeah, everyone please say homage and honor the cuteness that is Clover James right now. It's so. Oh, your dog is spaniel and he does the same thing. Yeah, he's been sleeping like right on top of there, which is like, are you a cat or are you a dog? Because when I had a cat, that's where they would sleep. Let's see. Oh, yes, we did get your question. And unfortunately, we were unable to answer this. How often do you clean your bookshelves? Me personally, just whenever they are dusty. And you kind of have to check. That for me, that's like every 4 months or so. Because I know that I live next to a train track, so that it kicks up a lot of dust, and when we have our windows open, it comes inside of the apartment, and it kicks up more dust than I think usual. Like if you lived in somewhere where there's not so much street dust and stuff like that. Let's see. Upstaged from downstage. Absolutely. Look at this guy. My husband used to bring me flowers, but they would die within the week. Told him not to bring me flowers, so when we bought our first home, he brought me 5 bushes that would bloom. See, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. I really do think that it's the best option if you keep getting gifts that are not useful to you, to be honest with your partner, your friend, your family, and be as let them down as gently as possible. It's not a reflection on them, right? If you have no use for, like, say, a makeup palette or whatever, it's just, you're just communicating something. It doesn't say anything about your relationship. It actually says more about your relationship that you can be honest. Because, you know, if you guys want to be honest, you were a notorious plant killer, but yeah. Oh yeah, pothos are good for beginners because they, if you don't pay attention to them for a while, they don't care. Like every now and again, they do look sad and they need a water. They'll look like, and you give them a water and the next morning they're like perked back up. They're amazing. A snake plant, well, I mean, it's really hard to kill one of those too. If you get a snake plant, you're good. So I mean, if you are a plant killer, or I don't like to refer to people as plant killers. I'd say to people who are new plant parents and who are inexperienced, you can get something like a snake plant or a pothos or actually philodendron hederaceum, the heart leaf philodendron that are really common. Very, 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 very forgiving. You could not water that for a long time and it's fine. You'll know that it needs water. It'll look kind of sad and droopy and be like, more, and the leaves will be really soft. Just give it some water. It perks up like within like 24 hours. It's great. It's great. Philodendron. I love philodendron. Monstera deliciosa actually is really forgiving as well. I have one new one out there. I haven't watered for like at least a week and maybe 2 weeks, and it still looks fine. I know that the soil is dry because I picked it up yesterday to just check it, and it's very dry, and maybe I'll water it today, but maybe I won't, and it's going to be fine. Pothos are not cat safe. They're not. So you don't want your cat to eat that. So I would store it somewhere out of the way of decatage. And neither are philodendron as well. So you want to make sure that you store that away. And neither are snake plants, but I feel like snake plants are less attractive because they're not like dangling. And string of hearts is not poisonous either. And neither are any of the Marinthiaceae family, like the Calatheas. So if you're really good at keeping plants and you have a cat and you're worried about cats eating plants, then the Calathea, Marinthiaceae, Maranta, Sturmanthe family are good, but they are very tricky and picky plants to keep alive. I will tell you that almost all of my Calatheas are not doing well, except for 2 of them. One of them is actually, I think, going into dormancy, and I think it's okay. I think I have a Freddy that I think all the leaves are watering. All the leaves are yellowing, and I don't know why. But I feel like the rest of them aren't doing that great. So if you're really good at taking care of plants, then, but they need so much humidity, like so much. So if you cannot give it what it needs, which I probably cannot at this point, I would probably stay away from them, but they're pet safe. They're pet safe. My cousin bought a pothos and a snake plant. He killed the pothos, but the snake plant was happy. Yeah, snake plants are super, super, super resilient. Super resilient, and they don't need much attention at all. You can like ignore them for so long. You could ignore them forever and they're totally fine. Like I have an 11-inch pot of snake plant and I hardly ever water it. Every now and again I walk by, I'm like, do you want water? And I feel like it talks to me and is like, nah, I'm good. And it's in like kind of a dark corner. I don't know. They don't need much of anything. Oh, my mom's plants died. Bummer. Oh no. Any tips for cleaning a mattress? Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't know, but we will get back to that. We will get Melissa to answer your question next time. I'm hoping we can reschedule for next week, like either like next Thursday or Friday. I am leaving. I am not going to be able to be live on Wednesday next week, but maybe later in the week. We'll see. All right, you guys, it's 1:00 and we have had a crazy live stream. I'm so sorry that we didn't get the live stream that was promised, but we will definitely reschedule and I will give you the live stream that is promised. Thank you for hanging out despite the audio issues and live issues, and I promise I will try and get that solved before next time so that we can have a really nice live stream. And you guys can ask. Of course, We will be going live tomorrow on Instagram, so we can, you can ask some of your questions over there. That might be a good thing as well. So the questions that you didn't get answered today, you could probably get answered tomorrow on Instagram Live. But however, I want to thank you guys for putting up with me and all of our audio issues. At least you got a nice view of Clover James. So, all right, you guys. I hope. Oh, Sharptooth, don't worry about being late. You didn't miss anything anyway. It was just me talking because we had some technical snafus. But I will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys take care of yourselves, especially this week. So everybody say a prayer or meditate, whatever you do to make yourself zen, make yourself relaxed, take some deep breaths, do some yoga, have a glass of water, whatever you need to do to get control of your life this week. All right, you guys. I hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.